right, people, hoping this finds you well wherever you're following from. It's been quite a while since we were together, and today we are coming to you from Sir Edward's yard in Kiburanga village in Nyabohanse area. This is Migori County in Kenya. My name is John Bosco for Joint Hands Greenlife Trees, and today we are bringing to you the latest developments at Sir Edward's Place, and also what we need to be undertaking here in our journey and mission to bring across transformation. But since first things first, I take this opportunity to introduce to you Pam.
Hi everyone, it's Pamela here of Joint Hands Greenlife Trees. It has been a while. We are once again at Sir Edward's, and we are going to update you on more. Thank you.
Thank you. And since you all understand how Fellow the Boy has been behind this whole work and has brought about the transformation that you see here, the last time we were here in our last video about Sir Edward's Place, it was a barbed wire fence. That is what you saw. But today you are seeing it is a whole wall behind me. Fellow the Boy has been behind this, and he has done quite a tremendous transformative job. I'm grateful to him, and I take this opportunity to introduce him to you. Fellow.
Wow, guys, welcome to Joint Hand Green Life Tree YouTube channel. My name is Fellow the Boy. For the new subscribers who are on this channel, guys, we are at Kiburanga village. I've been taking videos telling you this place or more about this place. And today is a grateful day that we have managed again to meet with a Joint Hand Green Life Tree. The main purpose that we have met with them today is about the landscaping of this compound. Remember, we have been working on other activities. Like currently, now we are working on the ceiling inside the house. And later on, after the ceiling, we shall be going on with the other construction activity that is supposed to be taken on. So they want to talk about how this compound is going to be landscaped, and later on they will be able to work on the quotation, because that's what we are waiting for, and so that we can be able to represent it to Sir Edward wherever he is. Then we can be able to start the landscaping here. So guys, to remind you that those people who are coming across this channel for the first time, and you have not considered by subscribing on our YouTube channels, Fellow the Boy, Zach Discoveries, Otenga Jr., Jose Mason, and the rest of the YouTubers, please consider by doing so, because through your support is when also we support others. Through your prayers is also when also we come across and support people like Mama Maria, Mama Fred, whom we did so, and the rest of the ladies who have been transformed their life, guys. So that is it. And also I would like to take this opportunity to send a quick recovery to my uncle who's watching this. I don't know if he was watching the video, because he was sick. He was sick, and he sent the message to Otenga Jr. Otenga Jr. called me about it, and I have been talking it on my video. We take this opportunity to wish him a quick recovery wherever he is. So thank you very much, guys. Right now I want to rush to Kangariso, because we have got some of the stuff that had been delivered there. I want to go and confirm whether they reached, and also we had a work that had not been completed yesterday, the work of the doors, and also the rest of the pavement construction and the window pane fixed. I want to go there and make sure that I have looked for it and announced for you on the camera. So thank you very much, guys, and God bless you a lot.
Oh, thank you, guys. That is right from Fellow the Boy. And just to bring it to your attention that the magnitude of work that we want to do here couldn't just be undertaken that way. We needed the input of our senior landscaper, Hilary, and that's why we have him here. Hilary, you can say hi to our viewers.
Hi, how are you guys?
Yes.
Yeah. So, your name?
My name is Hilary.
Yeah.
I'm the senior landscape around.
Yeah.
So have you heard from my colleague Bosco?
Yeah.
And that's what we want to do right now.
Yeah.
So we'll update you everything about how I want to do it and what the requirement is.
Yeah.
Yes.
Thank you. And since we also need to put heads together here, I needed a high-profile team to just sit around, discuss, and give views and settle for what is best for this yard. So I also have with me Emmanuel Robert, with whom we work a lot. Emmanuel Robert.
Hi guys, it's been long since we've been together, and we are here hoping to do the best that we always do. We are your hands on the ground through the Join Hands Green Life trees.
Oh.
Correct.
Okay, thank you so much. Guys, so here we go with updates on what plan we have in place. So from what you can see is we have got this wall around here and it has been fenced off, and here is the gate. And as you look around, you can see that the ground is not even. This section of the ground is a little low, but when you check back to this side where Hillary is taking a walk, it is so much raised because a lot of soil was deposited here at the time of constructing the main house up there. So we are going to look into how to get the ground set, and the ground setting particularly is what will be our first task, to see that this ground is set in a way that all the debris, all the construction debris that has been lying here will have to be removed, and we'll have to get the ground leveled. And after the ground is leveled, it will give us opportunity to design the exact kind of work that we need to have here done. So the journey we want to start, the first phase of this journey is to see how we get this ground leveled. And once we levelize the ground, other things will follow. But for now, what do we need to be undertaking? You can see that this wall is here, and the first thing that is quite visible is that there is a lot of runoff water, and this runoff water carries with it a lot of silt. You can see this silt deposit here, and as I turn around, I can see that just next to this septic tank, you can see that there is a lot of silt that is deposited around this area. So this silt deposit is what we need to first of all address, because the erosion that occurs here is just so heavy. And this is caused by so much water. You see this roof here is just too big. It means that whenever it rains, there's just so much water that flows onto the ground. And when the water drops onto the ground, it is just so much of it, and it ends up that it sweeps up across, going around, eroding and washing away the ground, causing the silting that you've just witnessed there. So those are the things that we basically want to address, to the point that this whole area next to the wall will be a flower bed, and it will be that will be the pattern all through. And another thing that will follow is to open up this driveway, and once we open up the driveway is when we'll be able to set the ground, like where are we planting grass and which plants are most ideal for this place. And our client in this case, Sir Edward, will have to advise us on the best plants that he would love to have in the yard. Those are the things. And since a home is not complete without some car, we have also to think about the parking yard for at least 2 vehicles. So that again will come into our design work. Those are factors that we're going to consider. And we'll also go about thinking how the excess water gets drained, like when it flows, where do we direct it? Because as I said before, this whole roof pours just so much water onto the ground, and we have got to look into where that water is directed to. So those are the things that we'll be addressing. All around the wall, we'll get the wall done, and we'll have flower beds around this entire wall. I'm walking behind the house. This is area behind the house is a corridor space between the wall to the house and the fence wall. So this is where the flower beds will be. And this corner here in my recommendation, I don't know what the client might wish for, but in my recommendation, we would need a water tower. This is where we would construct a tower that requires holds all the water, like that excess water that flows can still be pumped upwards, and fill up those tanks up. And finally, we would be having, we reduce the amount of erosion that occurs if we got a water tower to this corner. And another thing is that so much water flows around here, you know, from this roof. And you can see how it goes carrying so much soil, soil particles, and having the soil particles deposited around the house. Sometimes it is possible that this water, excess water, could find its way into the house. Actually, fellow had admitted that sometimes it flows right into the house through this door here, and these are the things that we're going to address, that this soil is removed from here. We do a flower bed, bring down this level of earth, and perhaps we'll do a cabros or some hard ground, or it could be some concrete based on what we will agree on with the client. And once we agree on that, then we will be able to implement in a way that water won't be flowing excessively into areas into which it is not designated. We have got some sections like this manhole. At the time of construction, perhaps it looks like it is too low. So we can undo it and have it raised a little bit, because that helps us to acquire better ground for levelizing the entire ground. It gives us some better level. Right, so to that point, this is what we would have. As I stated before, you can see that we have got a ramp here. This ramp directs you into the house. It means that this would be a better place to alight and get into the home, or you could use get into the house, or we could as well use the staircase. So that staircase directs you into the door that leads you into the house. These are areas that we need to particularly consider, that this is where a vehicle would stop and have someone accessing the house or getting into the parking yard, and how we'll design the parking yard, and how perhaps a second vehicle would come over to this end. The team you see here is a team of guys who have been working within this yard. So but where they're seated is an ideal parking yard for a second vehicle, just in case we might have one. So once we have levelized here and set the ground, is when we will come in to design it. And at that point, we'll bring it to you right here on camera. So here I'm standing right outside Sir Edward's yard. And as you can see, that this is the road from Nyabohanse, right here from my back, and it comes all the way heading into the yard. The road is a little bit squeezed from going by my observation, and here is the gate. So it means we'll have to do some beautification outside here just to give it a better outlook. So it means that we'll have to do some flower bed and some sort of beautification here that also doesn't eat into the road, and the same case would apply to that other side, and also work around this gate in a way that we would make it strong enough that if any vehicle wants to get in, there won't be any chances of such a vehicle sinking. It means we might have to excavate the loose soil that is here and do a concrete that would be a tougher ground, such that any traffic that comes in would not sink, and that would go right into the home for the work that we want to start undertaking here. So stay tuned for what we'll be doing here. We look forward to doing the best of our best here. Thank you. Great people, that's all we had for you from Joint Hands Greenlife Trees. We look forward to updating you on a lot more that will be taking place. My name is John Bosco. Till we catch up in the next video, we wish you the very best. Bye bye.